All right. Good afternoon, my wonderful friends. A lot of rumors are going on out there concerning His Excellency Peter Obi, and we know where these rumors are coming from. They are coming from our enemies, the enemies of this country, Nigeria, the enemies of progress, all those that are wishing that this country will not see light, all those that are their dreams and their passion is to put us in bondage, in economic bondage, in perpetual poverty, so that we will not have hope or progress in this nation. This is where these rumors are coming from. And we want to tell them that let them continue in what they are doing, and all those their rumors is not going to take them anywhere as they continue to spread lies and rumors all about Peter Obi. He will continue to rise and rise in prominence until every corner of this nation, until every person in this country will recognize that this is the man for the moment, the man that is chosen by God himself to come and help us. Because listen, Nigerians have prayed a lot. If you look at all the problems we are having in this country, it is because of bad leadership. The poverty we are having in this country is because of bad leadership. And these people know that if Nigeria gets it right, there will be a turnaround. There was a rumor yesterday that Peter Obi's convoy was attacked and bullets were sprayed on his car and all sorts of things that are not true about Peter Obi. But the one that is paining me the most is the rumor that I know where it is coming from. The one that Femi Kayode, FKK or whoever is spreading, saying that Peter Obi knew that he's not going to win. He only came out so that he will come and champion Biafra and cause civil war. What type of stupid or nonsense talk is that one? Why will he make such an utterance against Peter Obi? Just look at that. This is a man that initially he was against Buhari. Initially he was against APC. He said over his dead body will he join APC. Today it is on top of his living body that he's inside APC. A man that will return to his own vomit. You spit out something, you speak against something, you say that thing is evil, you say APC is a bad party, you will never join them. This one, but today you are there. You are there. And now look at who we are attacking, going on air to say all sorts of things that are not true about Peter Obi. Did Peter Obi tell you that he's here to come and so what you are telling us is that nobody from the southeast, no Igbo man will ever be president of this country? Why? Is your father the owner of this country? Is your father the owner of this country? The truth of the matter is that Peter Obi didn't know that this movement that is happening now, it will happen like this. He didn't know. When Peter Obi was saying all those things he was saying on platform and all those programs he was invited, he was not saying that because he wanted to win anybody's heart. No. He didn't know that those things he was saying innocently and honestly was something that will blow him up and something that will make people love him. Because people saw the sincerity in what he was saying. People saw the truth, the genuineness of this man. And when he was doing all those things, it was not easy for him. It's not easy for a man to be impeached. You see, it's just like if you're sick and you're in the hospital. Okay? If you're sick and you're in the hospital and please, if you want to join this conversation and you want me to bring you live, feel free to indicate and I'll bring you live and you can express your views, okay? When if you're sick and you're in the hospital, you are suffering serious pains, all the injections, all the surgeries, all the things that you go through. But immediately you are released and you get well. Remember that if you're in the hospital, you're a patient. So you have to be patient because it takes time for sicknesses to get better or to heal, or injuries to heal. It takes time. And if you now go and start telling people that, do you know I was sick and I was in the hospital for 10 months? Do you know I was in the hospital for 20 months? You can narrate that story in a minute or in 5 minutes. But nobody will understand the pains you went through. That is exactly what happened in the story of Peter Obi. It was not easy for Peter Obi to be governor of Anambra State that had billionaires. And then they were used to a pattern. You refused to bring the money for them to share. You refused to do party in the government house. You refused to even, all the opportunities that these people use in stealing money, you blocked all. So the things that are making us happy today, why we like this man, when he was there as a governor. It was not easy for him. He was not finding it funny. It was not a funny experience for him, and it was not something he was rehearsing. Today, that time has passed. He has enjoyed it all, and now he tells us that he was flying economy class. A billionaire who can own a private jet if he wants, flying economy class, because as of that time, he is now the governor of a state, and he knows that the money for the state should be used for the state. So what do you gain in spreading rumors against him? Many of them out there are the ones that will come and be insulting people, saying all sorts of things in the name of Peter Obi, and then when they say obedience they insult people. Obedience don't have respect. Obedience are this and that. Why? But you are the one doing it. It is not Peter Obi or his followers. Peter Obi is well behaved. The man, he doesn't even insult anybody. Okay, so open invitation for request. Do you want to join? Let me see. Yeah, okay, so I'm inviting you now to join. Oh, great. I'm inviting our friend. He always writes in I don't know, his name is in Arabic, but this is a great follower of my page, so I'm inviting him now to join. So it's very, very sad. Please, if you want to join this conversation, I'll be happy to have you join, and we'll all learn from each other. Like I always tell you guys, because you watch me doesn't mean that I'm better than you or no. We're all equal before God. God is not a respecter of persons. I don't like it when people feel on top of the world or feel big. You understand? Nobody is greater than anybody in this life. Yes, that is my own belief. And so that's why I appreciate you anytime you come to join. Anyway, so there is a picture I'm seeing here. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is that they are spreading a lot of rumors against him. I don't know whether they want to make these rumors it to become true. You understand? Even the bandits or the Fulani herdsmen, the people that you're saying that attacked him, they love Peter Obi. They have nothing against him because they know that the man is a good leader. He will make Nigeria better. You think that this is the life they wish for themselves? You think this is the life they want to continue? You think this is what they want? Is this what their children are going to do? If Nigeria is good, it's good for everybody. If Nigeria is better, it's better for everybody. Why will you be thinking of crime? Why isn't Dubai experiencing banditry, herdsmen, kidnappers, unknown gunmen, all this type of insecurity and all these threats? Why? Because their leaders have taken it upon themselves to make sure that their country, United Arab Emirates, is beautiful. There is job, there's everything for them. It's the same oil that they have that we have. But their leaders did not corner everything for themselves and for their children. They made everything good for their people. So their people are enjoying. It is when you make life better for your citizens that they will not think of crime. Because survival, they say survival of the fittest. People must survive and they must do anything do anything to survive. If you make things difficult for them, they will not be happy. They will not, they will try their best to survive. You are trying to kill them. You are trying to destroy your people. In Nigeria right now, ASU has been on strike. I read the news that one lecturer invited his students to school. He invited his students to school. And then his car was parked there. They were waiting for him. They waited for a long time for them to come to the car and found the man dead. And that lecturer I heard has committed suicide. These people, now this is September, school has started. Their children need to go to school. They don't have money to pay for their children's school fees. Why? So you know how to owe people, workers their salary, but you don't owe senators their salary. You don't owe the ministers their salary. This is not a fair system we're in. We need a government or a leader that has a track record that when he was a governor, he paid teachers their salaries, he paid civil servants their salaries, and he paid them their pension. They never complained. So when you are spreading rumors about Peter Obi, spreading all sorts of lies against this man, whereas this man didn't do you anything bad. This man goes about speaking his mind, speaking what he knows. And the beautiful way he presents, he say, to solve Nigeria's problem is very, very simple. He will just say that it is easy, it is simple. Why do you think he says it is simple, it is easy? Because if you know 1 + 1 is 2, you don't need to sweat. Yes. If you have mastered a skill, if you know how to do, my master's is in development management. That is what I mastered in. in school. Okay, and I specialize in environmental management. If you come and ask me something pertaining to that area, I will tell you because I'm a master in it. Unless you do, I did my master's here in Ghana. Unless you didn't study well, you get my point. So if you know how to solve a problem, it is easy for you. But it's not when you don't know what to do. You enter as a government house. You have not presented your ministers after 6 months. You make yourself minister of petroleum. You don't know what to do. You don't know your left from your right. You go and block border. Your approach to solving problems is harsh. You don't negotiate. You don't consult. You don't even know what is happening. Why won't the economy be in stress? Why won't the economy suffer? Why won't your citizens suffer? If we have a good leader, we will not suffer. Good leadership translates to good life for the people. So any people that are not having a good life, that are suffering, is because of their leaders. And because it is democracy and we tend to choose our leaders, that is the reason why this time around we have to choose well. We have to choose right. We have to make sure that the person we have seen is not as if this man has always told you, go and verify. The things he did are verifiable. Go and verify them so that we can give him the chance to be the president of Nigeria and transform the economy for us and transform the system for us. So that all this suffering and hardship will be a thing of the past. Enough is enough. Why should we be second-class citizens in our own country? We can only buy second-hand clothes. We can only buy second-hand things. We can't buy original things, good quality things. If they're even sending us brand new things from China, they send us inferior things because they know that if they give us the best and the price, we will not afford it. Why? These are the things that we need to check. Why should accommodation, housing be that expensive for the people? Before you pay for a house, they take 2 years from you. They take 1 year from you. And they take legal fee and agency fee. How will people survive? The salaries that are even paid the workers, they don't, because of inflation, their salary is not going anywhere. You are just making your people to turn to crime, to kill each other and to hate each other. Because you have made life miserable for them. But you are enjoying. You're enjoying. You don't feel what your people are feeling. You are in government, you don't feel the hardship, you don't feel the power outage, you don't feel anything. It's just like the governor of Enugu State. He couldn't provide water. For 8 good years, almost 8 years that man has been governor of Enugu State. Common water. Pipe-borne water for Enugu people to drink everywhere. He couldn't do it. But I heard he has lands everywhere. Everywhere he has lands. What is he doing with all these things? The thing he's supposed to do for his people, he didn't do it. You put people in leadership position, they just keep stealing money. That needs to stop. Because that money they are stealing, that they will go and use for Thanksgiving, that they will go and use for chieftaincy, that they will go and use and be giving side chicks and girls everywhere, is money that is meant for development. If a road is good, it will help save money for you. You will not waste money in your car. Transportation will be less. Look at many years APC has been in power. These people promised to fix the refineries. They couldn't do it. But Niger Republic is building a refinery. You are channeling, you are building a pipeline to refinery to Niger Republic. Dangote, a private individual, has gone to build his own refinery. You've gone to sign 20 years deal with him to be supplying oil. I have no problem with Dangote building a refinery in Nigeria because I hope that will help in reducing the cost of fuel. But why will you promise us that when you come in, you go and make sure that their refineries are working? Since you have been in power, nothing worked. All the promises that APC made, they didn't fulfill any of them. They didn't fulfill it. You say you'll be giving unemployed graduates 5,000 every month. Did you give them anything? You're going to employ 50 million Nigerians. Did you employ? Who did you employ? Who did you employ? ASU will not be a strike. At the time that students enter university, they will graduate after 4 years. Is that what is happening now? And now you want us to come and continue this kind of bad leadership, this kind of bad system, in the name of giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is not healthy, who needs to go and take care of his health and spend the remaining time of his life with his children and grandchildren. He wants to be president because it is his turn. It is not his turn. It is the turn of Nigerians. It is the turn for us to make the right decision for this nation and get it right. If you like, share my video. As in, I beg people to share my video, but if you like, share it. But if you don't want to share it, you can leave it. All I know is that my message is sincere. It is from my heart, and I hate what is happening in this country. And I must be shouting about it. Everybody needs to talk. Everybody needs to talk. You don't need to be quiet. If you're quiet, it's not good. Because the person that is oppressing you in your village, there is an APC man, there is an APC woman in your village, that is the person, that is the strong person that is going to make sure that they win if you don't do something. If you don't go and sensitize your people. If you don't go and tell your people that enough is enough, we have suffered enough. They should stop taking money for election. We don't need that again in this country. We don't need that again. Things needs to be better, please. If things are better, my brothers and my sisters, we don't need to go to America. We don't need to go to UK. We don't need to go to Canada. We are blacks. God made us blacks. He made us to be in this country. We will enjoy our country. I love my village. I love my village. I will even prefer to leave my village and then travel to Lagos, travel to Abuja. The tourist places in Nigeria are so numerous. We've not even gone anywhere. The reason why we are leaving this Nigeria is because things are hard here. Medicals bad, road bad, security bad, everything bad. What can you say and beat your heart and beat your chest and say Nigeria is good in this way? What is that? If Nigeria is better, Nigerians will come back and we even have people come and work for us here in Nigeria. Come and do menial jobs for us here. The same thing we have been doing in other people's country. Suffering ourselves and bringing insults and embarrassment. Every day you hear that one Nigerian has done 1419, American FBI is looking for the person and all those things. Why? This is our youths. These are youths that Nigerian government abandoned, neglected them. Now that the students are at home, what do you expect them to be doing? The people that graduated, they don't even have job. Instead of you to have these children in school so they can be attending school, at least let the work that the devil will use them to do be minimal. You just left them like that. And it is you politicians that kept the children at home that are sleeping with them. You politicians, you are sleeping with all these small girls that are supposed to be in school. Instead of you to make sure that they're in school, you're wasting their life. The people that have done this thing to Nigeria shall not be well with them. Honestly speaking. Anybody who contributed in any way, I don't care who you are. I don't care my relationship with you. But all those who contributed in any way in making Nigerians vulnerable, in making Nigerians suffer, in making Nigerians be in misery, it shall not be well with you. I don't want to curse your generation. Let it not be that your generation didn't do anything. It is you that did it. But let all the money that you stole from this country that your children are going to be enjoyed be retrieved from them. They don't have any right to enjoy that wealth. It is not their money. It is the wealth of Nigerians. And Nigerian wealth should be for Nigerians and not for them. You cannot pocket a whole money that is meant for development and go and keep it abroad, buy houses for your children abroad, your children's school abroad, everything about your family is different. Whereas we're in this same country. We're in this same country. Why? All you want is for us to come and bow down for you. Every day, bow down for you. Chairman, honorable. And then you dash us money. The money you're dashing us, is it your salary? Is it your pay? Peter Obi said that anytime the politician is richer than the businessman, then there is something wrong with that system. There is something wrong with that system. No politician should be richer than a businessman. Because politics is not business. Politics is service. If you're doing politics, you're serving your people. And there is no way that you should be serving your people and be rich. How can that be? How can a servant now become wealthy? Who are you serving? Are you serving people or you're serving money? A servant cannot be rich. A servant should be humble. And so if you have made money in business, then you can come and join politics to serve your people. And not when you go there, instead of you to represent the interests of your people, you represent your own selfish interests, keep amassing wealth, and then you want to enslave your people. Wicked bunch of politicians. They are not worthy to be called His Excellency or distinguished or honorable. None of them is worthy of that name. Because all they have been doing all this while is making us to be in perpetual poverty. They are using poverty as a tool to enslave us. I tell you guys that sometimes when I talk about these things, I get very, very passionate. Because it pains me. And I know that this is our time. This is the final battle. We must get it right now. We must get it right now. Now, this election is the time. And so what is happening in the life of Peter Obi is not ordinary. It is not ordinary. It is not an easy thing that a man will leave a popular party, go to a party that is not known, and all of a sudden there is a tsunami. Anybody who thinks that it is just the handwork of Peter Obi alone, the person is crazy, the person is not thinking well. There is the power of deity here. And we are going to get it right. God protect Peter Obi. Their rumors against him will not materialize. Anything they are spreading, anything they are saying, please don't even be sharing their rumors. It will not work. He's going to be alive. He's going to be strong. He's going to be healthy. And God willing, he will enter there. And then we will see the beauty of leadership. We will experience the difference. One day, a time will come, the name of Peter Obi will be like the names of Jomo Kenyatta, Kwame Nkrumah, Nnamdi Azikiwe. All those names of people who helped in turning around their nation. Peter Obi is interested in such. He's not coming to steal. He's not interested in money. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He's going to be very, very strict and make sure that Nigeria becomes the glory of Africa, the pride of Africa, the pride of the blacks. And I know it is possible. And that is why I am obedient. That is why I'm supporting him. That's why I'm doing everything in my own power and capacity to show. Because that day my children will go back to history and say, yes, my father, he didn't carry a gun. He didn't carry a knife. But he spoke with his voice. He fought with his voice and with his heart. He was part of that movement that helped in turning around Nigeria. He was part of the followers of Peter Obi. You are making history in this our struggle. We are not alone. Together, Nigeria will be better. God bless you, my friends. Share this video, please. Take care. I'll come back again. Bye-bye.